Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and we are continuing our runs on the Legendary Goku event to complete the new missions. And of course today, as you can see, we are doing the Pure Saiyans run. Now, there are a ton of different ways that you can build this team. I've decided to go with a full Vegeta family build. I've mentioned it, I'm sure, before. Those of you that have been around will know. Always been a big Vegeta fan. Definitely prefer him to Goku in pretty much all circumstances. So I figured, why not bring a Vegeta family team? So obviously we are running double LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta leads. I did manage to find a rainbow one. We'll keep him on one of the rotations. Probably this with the tech blue Vegeta, who of course infinitely stacks. Then we have the AGL EZA Vegeta. I haven't actually tried him out in the Goku event, but he is a very defensive based unit. Okay, yeah, so no counter, of course. He's a very defensive based unit, so he should do pretty well. He can stack his defense a couple of times from his super, and then he also will max out his defense from his passive once he's been attacked 4 times. Then we have the free-to-play Vegeta and Trunks, who obviously is just in Vegeta mode from the start, and then the base form Saiyan Saga Vegeta. We're going to have them as our second rotation. They are both infinite stacking units. And then we have the Xeno Vegeta, who is a support unit for Vegeta family from the original Heroes banner, but he does also infinitely stack his defense. So unlike a lot of other support units, he doesn't become a liability later on in the event, because he can get up to very good defense. And that's actually really good for us that the Vegeta didn't kill there, because it gives that physical Vegeta a chance to attack and get a stack going on him as well. So yeah, because obviously the Super Saiyan 4 Vegetas, they need to super really before they get any sort of defense. So I'm going to do this. I should be able to, if I do this. Yeah, that's not the 18 key. So we're not going to get an 18 key super with one of the Vegetas. I should probably try and get the 18 key super with my one, just because he has no dupes. But that wasn't enough either, so bit of a liability. Unfortunately, the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta that's floating is obviously not going to be a huge help to the rotation that he floats into, but we should be okay. We're only still at the early stages, so even though the enemy is AGL, we shouldn't take too much damage here. Plus, of course, once we get nearer to the end of the event, we've got so many units on this team that are stacking their defense that we are going to be able to heal quite a lot from same type orbs. So we shouldn't have to worry too much about taking the odd bit of damage here and there. Oh, we actually got the super counter though. Look at that. My no dupes Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta coming through. No crit, so it's not going to do a lot of damage, but hey, we take that. No super attacks here, thank you. So obviously we've got the active skill active for them now, but we are not going to transform them at any point. Their defense is already a lot higher. The AGL Vegeta's defense is very good at this point as well, but we will do this, keep these guys building up, and then let's give you those, why not? Yeah, so the physical Vegeta definitely needs some time to stack, but he does stack his attack and defense, and he does get a bonus from fighting against a Goku family enemy. So it's not going to take too long to get him fully built up. Same with these guys, they build up fairly quickly as well. Like them and the Tech Goku Gohan are both very, very good free-to-play cards for this event. And of course, by putting the AGL Vegeta in the last slot, we get him to get a super as well. So we'll probably save the active skills from the Super Saiyan 4s until very close to the end. But yeah, we should be all good here. Try not to pick up too many same type orbs. I would like to delay the Dokkan attack until at least Super Saiyan 3 Goku. On some of the quicker runs, we've actually gotten further than that before getting the first Dokkan attack. But I would like to get to at least Super Saiyan 3 Goku before we end up using it. So we'll do this. The physical one does also grow his defense from supering as well. So it is good to try and get him in a position where he does get to super first. The Super Saiyan 4 Vegetas, we're not getting too lucky with the orbs. Obviously I didn't bring any supports. Because we're trying to do the pure Saiyans mission, even though we are using the Vegeta family leader, we obviously can't bring any Trunkses or Bulla, so we don't really have any supports. I think the only support is the Tech Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, the Father Son Gallic Gun one, but I wanted to bring the Nuka one, so I couldn't have another Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta on the team. He probably would have been pretty useful to bring, but he himself is not that great defensively, and of course he's a tech unit, so he would not be too great against MUI at the very end. So okay, so this is a situation where I will go ahead and do this, because we don't get to get really any tech orbs if we don't do it that way. And then yeah, let's give you these. We should be able to take out Super Saiyan Sugo, of course he supered in the first slot before we get a chance to raise our defense, but only 100k at this point, that's not the worst. And then a 2.8 attack stat, pretty decent. So yeah, we should finish him this turn, and then that leaves us in position to do a little bit of damage to the Super Saiyan 3 Goku before we fire off the Dokkan attack. So ideally, I guess in a perfect scenario, we don't want to get the Dokkan attack on the next turn, because we want to do the Dokkan attack against AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku with the Tech Nuka Vegeta, because we could do quite a lot of damage depending on the orb layout for that turn. Look at this, additional supers everywhere. Vegeta showing out on this. I mean, it's a full Vegeta team, but there you go. His health should be low enough now that even without a crit, this Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta should finish him off. Excellent, okay. So yeah, all we need to do is not Dokkan attack this turn, which should be easy enough. Because we just need, all we do is not pick up same type orbs. But there is a lot of non-same type orbs ready and available. So I'm going to do this, collect all these tech orbs together. Hopefully the Nuka Vegeta will change one of the colours that will help link them all up massively. And he can pick up a ton of orbs to not only trigger the Dokkan attack, but to give him a nice big attack buff so that the Dokkan attack itself can do a lot of damage. So we should be all good. We got a lot of defensive stackers. Like really the only units that are a liability are the Super Saiyan 4 Vegetas, but they should be perfectly fine up until a point. Obviously this Xeno Vegeta, yeah, it takes a while for him to build up his defense, especially because he's off rotation. But he took double digits from a normal attack, so can't really complain about that too much. And that is a decent amount of tech orbs. I don't know if this will be enough to finish it, but look at all that healing that we got as well. So I definitely don't need to use an item here. And then we can get an 18 key super for you. And this won't be an 18 key super for you, but that's fine. Depending on if we hit all the nodes, and then potentially if we get a crit, this Dokkan attack might actually just finish off Super Saiyan 3 Goku anyway. And then of course we are going to get a full heal afterwards. So hopefully the emulator, oh, it's going quite quickly, but hey, look at that. You boy on point today. At least with the first one. I'm sure I'm going to horribly mess up the second one now because I said that, but 2.2 million attack stat on the Vegeta. So if we get a crit here, could be all over. Plus that big damage equals big HP gain. So we didn't take him out, but we did 3.3. That is pretty decent. That is going to be a full heal for the next turn. And then if the Rainbow Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta could come through with a crit here, that would be real useful. Unfortunately he did not. Which means we probably don't kill him this turn. I mean, mine could get the free level 5 crit, but he didn't. So, okay, I guess we need an extra turn. So, I'll put this Vegeta in the front just in case there's a super attack coming. Could you imagine? Well, I guess we're going to kill him this turn, so it doesn't matter. I was going to say, could you imagine if we got onto the next turn and the Tech Vegeta didn't change the int orbs into Tech? Of course he supers though. Typical Dokkan BS. He survives with the smallest amount of health. So of course super attacks us in the first slot. What a surprise. But fortunately because we are stacking up our defense with our various dudes here, we should be okay. We should get a pretty decent heal from this. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Very, very good. And then we can grab these. Make sure we get an 18 key with you. And then, hey, we can even get an int orb for the int Vegeta. So, yeah, his defense not quite as high. So, not as much of a heal. But he also does have type advantage in this stage. So, even though his defense hasn't built up as much, he shouldn't take too much damage here. Ooh, additional super. That's what we want. 2.7. So, that's a double stack. So, Vegeta's not going to take any damage here in this first slot. Especially if he gets the level 3 dodge go off. So, we like that. 3.7. Obviously, bear in mind we do have the Xeno Vegeta on this rotation, so that is very decent. And then double digit damage for you. Yeah, not the best damage, but we're not taking any damage back, so that's all good. Because, yeah, that Xeno Vegeta does only stack his defense, not his attack, so he's never going to be the hardest hitting unit. Yeah, we'll put the STR one first, I guess. Let's see if we can connect up some more of these orbs. Yeah, because if that red will drop. Yep, there we go. That gets the 18 key super, well, full 24 key super. The LR Super Saiyan 4s get 4 key from each orb of the same type. So for this Vegeta, every STR orb gives him 4 key. So, okay, how high is our defense now? Can we take this? 120. Yeah, it's not too bad. Considering almost every other attack on this rotation is now just going to be double digits, that's a perfectly fine amount of damage to take. And then, of course, we have our emergency medic in the form of Tech Blue Vegeta on the next rotation, ready to give us a nice big heal with all the tech orbs that he picks up. So, yeah, see, even my no dupes Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, once he gets off the 18 key super, he's able to tank very well. So, typically enough, we did not get a lot of tech orbs, so we'll have to take what we can get. Do not super me in the first slot again, I'll be very mad. Okay, good. I could see it coming. It's done it to us once already. But yeah, his health is low enough now that even without picking up a huge amount of orbs, I was going to say, Vegeta should finish him off. Then he didn't, but then he came in with that additional normal attack. And that was all we needed to press onwards. So, okay, so, well, Xeno Vegeta's here, so that's good. Yeah, because he's got 183,000 now. So, even though there's the more attacks, I don't know, who will Vegeta be better in the front slot, base Vegeta? I guess for the sake of, like, the probability of super attacks. Watch him super attack in the middle now, though, after I've chosen to do it this way. I mean, we're basically getting almost like a full heal here, though, from all the same type orbs, so that's good. Wow, Vegeta, physical Vegeta, really not up to the point that I thought he would be by this stage. Still taking that much damage from normal attacks is not ideal. I mean, obviously, once we get to the final in UI Goku, then he's going to be perfectly fine there. But, yeah, he definitely does get a big boost from getting his super attack off first. Because he does infinitely stack, but I believe he has... Let me double check, actually, because I'm sure his super attack does play into it as well. Yeah, definitely need to put yeah, let me double check this Vegeta. Raises attack and defense, causes supreme damage. And then yeah, that's it, because right, yeah, it's because of his passive. So attack and defense 90% when performing a super attack. So yeah, he definitely we definitely really need to put him in the second slot more than anything. So if we do this, which lets us do this. I definitely underestimated how much ki that was going to give us though, so I feel like we might have to go ahead and actually use our first item here, just because the STR Super Saiyan 4 Vegetas here could be in for a spot of bother, especially because neither of them are getting their 18 ki super. So at least with the item active, we're now not taking damage. A little bit annoying to have to use an item this early, but I mean, we are very close to being at the UI Gokus. I like to try not to use items until we get to UI, but we're getting the super attack counter as well, so maybe the item wasn't really needed. We even got the crit on the counter, so 1.38. 2.4 mil basically on the tech Vegeta here. He's going to do a lot of damage to the AGL one. That's what we need. And then of course he's just going to take nothing here. I wonder if my 55% Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta will still take double digits with an Icarus active. Is the Icarus enough? We are about to find out. Yeah, not quite, but that's not bad damage. We take that, so that's fine. God, just look at all these. I guess I could actually, now that I think about it. Who's... Yeah, see that Vegeta's defense is quite high. Is it higher? Yeah, it is higher before he gets the super. I guess we'll do this because I kind of do need to change up the rotation anyway for when we go on to the STR UI Goku. I don't really want the physical Vegeta to be on rotation at that point. So, yeah, see, he's already taken double digits, so that's fine. Not the best damage, but... Well, we're doing additional. I mean, that helps make up for it. Do a nice little bit of extra damage as well. And then, of course, double digits. So now we get Super C. Yeah, it probably was a good idea to move him, because the... I don't think physical Vegeta would have tanked this too well. Oh, wow, double digits. There you go. So, yeah, this AGL Vegeta, definitely worth bringing along. Maybe I should just move him onto the next rotation then. Or, I guess, the physical Vegeta, since he's already moving off. And just keep both the Super Saiyan 4s as off-rotation units, maybe? Because I definitely underestimated that AGL Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta a little bit. I did not think that after super attacking he would be able to tank a super attack from Super Saiyan Blue Goku for double digits. So that is actually very impressive. So I'm very happy with that. And then we can give all of these to you. I kind of have to give these to you, just so you can get the super. So there you go. We should be done this turn. Hopefully, Tech Vegeta here is going to finish Goku off. Okay, no crit, but we're not going to take damage from him, so that's fine. So it's all up to you, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Please get a crit here. That would be very, very useful. This super attack should do very little damage at this point, I think. Especially because we've got the Xeno Vegeta. Yeah, 37. Xeno Vegeta on rotation, definitely providing a nice big boost. Nice big attack stat for Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta as well, but we probably still need a crit. Yeah, we did, and we did not get it. So, I mean, I guess every cloud has a silver lining. We get another turn for our boosting units to super attack, I guess, is one way to look at it. But I would definitely rather that not have happened. But, I mean, yeah, look at this. Look at this AGL Vegeta's defense now. 250,000. Okay. Okay, Vegeta, I see you. Is this going to drop these reds how I want? Not really, but it still works. I thought we were going to connect more of the upper ones there, but that's fine. I guess it doesn't really matter, actually, because this Vegeta should finish things off here. So yeah, his attack stat doesn't get crazy high, but he is more defensive based. I think I did give him a little bit more additional than crit as well, because we have seen him additional super twice now. So I think maybe I gave him a bit more additional. Okay, this is actually good, because only one attack for the physical Vegeta, and he does get to super attack first. So that's actually pretty decent. Give you that. Oh, in fact, this could work out real nice for the next rotation, because we are going to be on the cusp of a Dokkan attack, and then we're going to have the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta good to go. He can get the Dokkan attack. Obviously, he's not the hardest hitter, but he's going to have type advantage. I'll check the attack on the Trunks and Vegeta card, because they do stack their attack and defense. So, 74 damage. Get out of here, Goku. 74 damage with your Ultra Instinct Kamehameha. We say no to that over here. So, final flash. Oh, nice crit. 2 million. We take that. And then physical Vegeta. How are you going to do here? He's up to a 2 million attack stat now. That's pretty decent. No crit, sadly, but there you go, double digits. We are all good with that for sure. Ooh, okay, yeah, this is a good turn to be getting the Dokkan attack, because Xeno Vegeta is here. Yeah, their attack stats are about the same, so yeah, we should probably take into account the type advantage and just do it with this guy. Yeah, so I gave him 11 additional, 12 crit and 3 dodge. So normally I give AGL units, if they're only focused on dealing out damage, I'll give them 15 crit and 8 additional. So, but yeah, I think we should be all good with that. So we'll give you those, give you these, basically, yeah, I was going to say that should guarantee the Dokkan attack. And then I wonder how much we can do here, because Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta is just not going to take any damage in this front slot, even from a Super. So let's see how much damage he can put out here with a Dokkan attack. Buffed by the Xeno Vegeta, oh, what did I say? Wow. Yeah, that really screwed me the second time. The mouse was not having any of it, so not great. He's only got a 1.5 million attack stat. That is kind of annoying because you do want the Dokkan attack to help you blow through this later stage, but I mean, it's not the worst damage, and this isn't going to do anything, so that is a shame. Ideally, I guess ideally we would have wanted it with the Tech Vegeta with a ton of orbs. Or maybe even the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, but oh well. It just means the run's going to take a little bit longer is all. It's not like we desperately needed the heal or anything. I might save the Dokkan. We'll save the active skills until we get to a point where he's on quite low health, and then depending what rotation we get, that's when it might be a good time to activate it. Is that going to be enough? I don't know if it will. Might have to, yeah, might have to go ahead and use an item here just for safety's sake, because the Super Saiyan 4s, yeah, see, we didn't quite, we're one key short. So I definitely need to keep them protected, because without their 18 key super, now that we're on to the UI phases, I think with no defensive item active and no support on the rotation, they would probably take quite a bit of damage, and it does all stack up if there's a super attack thrown in there as well. Because this build of the team, I guess because we've bought some of the units like the free-to-play Vegeta, the Xeno Vegeta who doesn't have crazy high stats, and the physical Saiyan Saga Vegeta, our overall team HP is not super high. We have under 400,000 HP, only just, but yeah, there are definitely much tankier builds of the well, I say tankier, but more HP builds of the Vegeta family team that you could make, but I think this works out fine. So let's do this. I guess, actually, yeah, the Whis is still active, so we don't need to worry about physical Vegeta on the end. He's super attacking before he's getting hit anyway. Plus a Whis. This should do nothing. Yep. 111 damage. Good stuff. So yeah, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, I'm definitely impressed. Look at that. See, the decision to put 11 in additional is apparently paying off here. Multiple additional super attacks with him now. Very good. And these guys up to a pretty respectable attack stat as well for a free-to-play unit. We're not getting a lot of crits though, which is a little bit disappointing. It definitely makes the stages go a little bit longer, but Vegeta, can you get a crit? I think he's got 15 crit. Nope. Okay. Oh, he gets a crit on the normal, so does more than the super attack. Okay. I see how it is, Vegeta. But yeah, this Xeno Vegeta is really, really good for this, because it's, like I said, I don't need to worry now about like the fact that he's getting attacked a couple of times in the back, because he's been infinitely stacking his defense for the entire event. So he should be able to tank perfectly fine in the final slot. And then of course Tech Vegeta takes care of his own defense with all of those orbs. And then our Rainbow Super Saiyan 4 friend is getting the 18 key super as well. So basically we're in that good lock sort of situation that we've talked about in the other parts, where realistically only a super attack on the wrong person is going to be a dangerous thing here. That's really annoying. Dodging our one of our hardest hitting units there. Yeah, don't dodge the like 60,000 attack super, but you know. But there you go. I mean, he's a support unit. He only has 2 dupes for me, and he's taking double digits from normal attacks. So, oh, look at this. See, I was thinking about using the active skill this turn, but maybe we won't need it. Maybe we should just go ham on. Ooh, there's like no rainbow orbs. Right, you know what? Let's go ahead and use this one. I want to make sure we kill him this turn before he gets a chance to attack us at the end, because that way I don't need to use an item, because it looks like I'm not going to be able to get the 18 key super with this Vegeta. So, I mean, it didn't even really do that much damage anyway, so I guess realistically, if he's not going to get a crit, we'd have done less damage to UI Goku anyway. So, wow, I thought those reds would at least stay together. What to do? It's only one attack. If we take a bit of damage, I guess it's not the end of the world. I guess it just depends now on our boys in the first 2 slots here. If they can get crits, then we will be all good. Come on. Come on, guys. Why are you doing this to me? Well, now I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible for this guy to do enough damage from a crit to actually finish him off here, so... I mean, he at least got a crit. He's putting the work in, but it was not enough. Oh, and he still hasn't super attacked. Is he going to super attack me here after not raising my defense with the 18 key super? No. 59k. Okay. I mean, no, that's not terrible, but it's not quite what I was going for. Oh, wow. Really? Yikes. That was not a good changing of orbs right there. Now, do I do this? Because I kind of want to get him on rotation ready for UI Goku. But I guess they do link slightly better this way. But yeah, only getting 3 orbs is not super great. But as long as he doesn't dodge, even though we only got the 12 key super, the fact that we got a Rainbow Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta friend, we should be okay here. Yeah, see, only a 1.5 million attack stat. I mean, that's still not bad for a nuking unit that only picked up 3 orbs. But yeah, Goku just has way more defense for that, unfortunately. This could actually be bad now then, because this guy won't take 50k from normals because he's fully rainbowed instead of having no dupes. But ooh, don't dodge. There you go. He comes in clutch with the additional instead. So crit or not, this will finish off Goku, and we are what, almost at the 29-minute mark. Okay, so not the longest run, but definitely not the quickest. Ooh. Okay, who starts off with the highest defense then here? Wow, 347. Okay, well, I guess it is the AGL one then. Let's do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to save all these reds here for the Super Saiyan 4 on the next rotation. I feel like that's probably something I should have been doing the whole time, just to make sure that we can always get the 18 key supers with our main rotation Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So it's great that I only really just thought of that now when we're in the final. Of course you did. I mean, at least that Vegeta is not one of our like main defensive powerhouses, so I suppose it's not the end of the world that he didn't connect, but a little bit annoying. I mean, you can dodge Xeno Vegeta, that's fine. He's not really going to do a lot of damage. I mean, look at this. Double digits from Ultra Instinct Goku. This will probably hurt, though. I don't think his defense is high enough for this. Come on. 180. I mean, that's not the worst. We've definitely seen units take more. Oh no, don't change all the SCR orbs into tech. That would be kind of annoying. Okay, good. Okay, so if we do this, that leaves those ones to the side. So we can... Actually, yeah, we'll use the active skill when Xeno Vegeta is on rotation with him. Because then obviously his attack will be boosted, so he will actually do more damage overall. So that definitely seems like the most sensible thing to do. And then we'll grab those with you. So, I mean, we're basically back to full health. And both of our Super Saiyan 4s are getting 18 key supers. So, we should be all good here. Even though he's got super high defense, a super attack on the tech Blue Vegeta will probably still be bad for us. But, I mean, that's a good sign of how good the Super Saiyan 4s can be in this event. Like, Vegeta, Rainbow Vegeta, after having got his 18 key super, still takes double digit damage from Int UI Goku. So, let's see how well the 55% Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta holds up. Oh wow, yeah, okay, good. He's still taking double digits as well. So, very, very strong rotation. We like that. So yeah, I think, even though he's obviously got type advantage, yeah, it seems like it's better to just keep the AGL one around, really. 2-8, 4-E-2-4. Yeah, so they must have, what, Saiyan Pride, maybe? So, I guess we'll just give you that. Give you those. Yeah, we are just going to get so much, like, free healing out of the majority of our units on this run, which is very good. I mean, yeah, I think we're at a point now where basically almost all of our units that can actually stack their defense are just at a point now where we're taking double digits as long as it's not a super attack. So that is very good to see. Vegeta finally got a crit, and then he still went ahead and got an additional super. Look at him, and another crit. So yeah, he's been putting in work on this run, this AGL Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. Very good, very decent Easy A unit. Obviously, before his Easy A, like, you wouldn't even consider using him on even a reasonably difficult event. So it's very good that he is now a very viable asset for the team. So I like it. So let's go ahead and active skill. This is going to be the turn where we can do the most damage because the Xeno Vegeta giving us that extra support. So if you could go ahead and get a crit here, that would be real good. Okay, well, no crit, but it's still almost 1,000,000 damage. Oh no. That is... oh no. Oh, that misclick is... that is bad. I mean... he does have a lot of defense, so it's not the end of the world. But, like, I definitely did not want him... I did not want him there. But it is what it is. I don't quit out of the app on these runs, like on video. You gotta live with your mistakes. So, I mean, as long as we don't get supered, we'll be all good. And I mean, I would have put Tech Vegeta there anyway. So, a super attack on Tech Vegeta would have still done damage regardless. So, a little bit of an oopsie, but there you go. 190k is really not bad, considering everyone else on the rotation is going to take double digits. So, oh well. Little bit of a mistake, but spices things up a little bit, I guess. And we will just have to recover on the next rotation. He didn't dodge Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta though, finally, so we do get to connect with a nice 3.7 million attack. Not getting any crits though from our boy, the Rainbow Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. But okay, so we need to make sure we leave enough rainbows for Super Saiyan 4. So we're gonna, I'm not sure the best way to go about this for him. Let's grab those with you. See how that shifts things here. Yeah, that works out a little better. I don't know if we get enough extra ki though, because do they get 3 ki from rainbow orbs, which means this isn't quite enough. Well, you know what? We actually haven't really used a lot of items, so let's just go ahead and use the Princess Snake. Our defense is so high with most of our units that we really don't need to use a lot of items. Yeah, we were 1 ki short. And because this is my one, the one with no dupes, the Princess Snake was definitely a good idea, because he would be taking 50, 60, maybe even 70k from these normal attacks otherwise. So look at that, another additional. Whew. Man's putting in work. Oh, and hello, is that the Dokkan bar almost full? I see. I believe it is. And in fact, we might even have physical Vegeta on the next rotation. Because our rotations are messed up a little bit. We're not going to have the Super Saiyan 4 because he ended up getting floated off. So we are going to have Xeno Vegeta as well for another support buff. So that has actually kind of worked out well in our favour. Yeah, see, he's still taking 25k even with Princess Snake. So, yeah, I guess we are... Yeah, I guess we're doing this. Because the thing is, if the Vegeta, Tech Vegeta, even though he's built up and his attack stat is probably higher at this point, if he doesn't crit, he's just not going to do a lot of damage. So it makes sense to go ahead and attack with the physical Vegeta. If he can get a crit here, he should do some pretty good damage, especially thanks to the support buff. So it's trying to give me another quick one. Well, that was better than the second one, not as good as the first one. So we've had quite a skew of Dokkan attacks in this one. But we got a 2.5 million attack stat here with Vegeta. So if you could crit for us, that would be real good. Okay, well, no crit, but 2.75 million. We definitely take that. That pushes us quite far over the halfway mark. And Tech Vegeta, wow, 3.3. But then, of course, he gets dodged. Oh, Goku. Why you do this? Okay. So yeah, I think at some point, because he doesn't, I don't think he doesn't, does he infinitely stack his defense? Yeah, no, I didn't think he did. So surely we're gonna get to a point soon where the STR one will overtake the AGL one, but apparently not. So okay, I guess we just keep rolling with that. If he's not going to overtake him, then we're all good. But yeah, no items needed. As long as we can get the 18 ki for the Super Saiyan 4 on the rotation, then we just don't need to use an item. How much is this going to do? Wow, is that it? And the thing is as well, like, it only did that much damage because Vegeta hadn't super attacked first. If Goku's super was after ours, it would have been double digits. But I mean, look at that, it barely took off 2 full segments of our health bar, so we are definitely all good here. I feel like we have reached that sweet spot that I've talked about in some of the other runs, where it is basically impossible for us to die in one turn now. So because it's impossible to die in one turn and we still have a ton of items left, we are going to be all good here to get a nice good finish on this run. So it's definitely working out to be a little bit of a longer one. We are nearing the 40-minute mark now, but that actually works out kind of nice because we can give you those. Oh, well, those didn't actually connect the way I would have wanted. What's his defense now? 197. Actually, yeah, that should be okay. Because I want to get these to drop the reds so we can get a super for you. Yeah, see, that still put him up to 300,000. Because that's the thing, the orbs give him a percentage increase. So because every time he supers, he's just building up his base defense anyway. It means there, we only picked up 2 orbs and it still gave him like 100,000 extra defense, which is pretty ridiculous when you think about it. So, physical Vegeta took a little bit more than I maybe would have thought, but again, it's not going to be enough for us to be doing a concern. 300,000 defense is more than enough for this Vegeta to tank normals. Plus, of course, it's going to go up again because he's super attacking. So, well, he's going to super attack twice. I was just going to say, I don't feel like he's crit very much, so maybe you could correct that right here. Yeah, there you go, see? He just needed a little bit of motivation. So, maybe, can we finish? Nah, see, next time we probably can't finish it. We've kind of seen that, although he's been very consistent with his defense, the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, not the best when it comes to damage output. So, he's not going to finish him off here. And then this is just another perfect example of why the Xeno Vegeta is so good. Look, he's on almost 260,000 defense. So we don't need to worry about him. And then let's give you this one so you can have this one. And then boom, straight back up to almost 90% HP. So yeah, probably not going to finish it off this turn. None of the units on this rotation really deal a great amount of damage. But crit is nice. We are going to soften him up, ready to deliver the final blow on the next turn, I would imagine, especially because we have the physical Vegeta. So even if our Tech Nuka Super Saiyan Blue doesn't get a crit, it should be lights out. Unless, of course, he decides to go full-on crazy dodge mode, which is a possibility for sure. So let's hope that that is not going to happen. How much is this going to do then? So we got what? We had 260-ish because he supered again. So is that enough for a super attack here? I mean, 150, that's really not bad. Like, almost any other support unit you could put in this scenario would probably take way more than that. So we definitely need to put you in the front because we can do this. Boom, full health. That's what we like to see. That is not what I meant to do, but okay. Let's go ahead and do this. A little bit dangerous, I guess, if he does dodge us a lot, but we should finish him off before he gets a chance. Wow, almost 4 mil. Come on, get a crit. Why you gotta make me sweat? Tech Vegeta. Now we gotta rely on physical Vegeta. 2.5. This gotta finish him, surely, if he doesn't dodge. Yeah, no crit needed, finishes him off. So, there you go. That was a little bit of a longer one compared to some of the other ones, but like I said, there are many different ways you could build this team. I guess really, like, it would be more efficient to bring a Pure Saiyan leader and then bring both of the Super Saiyan Blue Nukas. But as I've said on one of the other parts already, I don't like running the same units in multiple ones of these runs. So I decided to run one of the family teams and only bring one of the blue Nukas. So we'll go ahead and collect our 5 stones and our 5 tickets and then jump in. This is video number 8. We only have 2 more of these missions left to do. And so far we have not pulled a single SSR from this banner. So let's see if that can finally change. Are we going to get any combo? Well, we got Whis is here. But we are going Super Saiyan. Let's see. Can we finally pull an SSR? Hey, there you go. So we're finally going to get an SSR. It only took us 8 lots of the 5 tickets. So who is it going to be? I would like a Goku or an AGL Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku, if possible. No, not this guy. Not this guy who not only is rainbow for me, but is technically farmable because of the summonable physical one that we've already pulled like 20 of from this banner. So, well, I mean, there you go. 10,000 barber points, I guess. But there you go. We finally ended the no SSR drought from the tickets. So I guess that's a silver lining there as well. So there you go. That is going to be it for the video, guys. Let me know which Pure Saiyans build you used. Did you use Vegeta family? Did you use Goku family? Or did you use a straight up Pure Saiyans? Again, we could have made a lot of better choices, but I wanted to just use a more different team. Like, because we could have used both the Super Saiyan Blue Nukas. I could have brought LR, Kale and Caulifla. I could have brought one of the other stacking like Cauliflas or Kales, but we used all of those units in other videos, so I wanted to try out something a little bit different. So let me know what you think down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.